What is up, guys? It's your boy Bonus Round TCG. This is actually my first video on my channel, so I thought I'd just go ahead and dive right into it. Doing a deck profile of a deck that I love very much, Earth Machines. I've been playing this deck forever, and I took this list to a DUNE Case Tourney, went undefeated with it. Kind of had something to prove to my locals. I've been winning locals with this deck for a while, and I traveled a couple hours to a Case Tourney and went undefeated with it, so I'll just go ahead and dive right in. So I'm not sure if anyone here is familiar with this deck, but I've been playing it for a while. This is the best list that I've come up with, and this deck honestly just performed awesome. So for my Machinas, we do the 3 Gear Frame, the 1 Unclass Bar, the 1 Citadel, 1 Fortress. Some people play the Ruin Force. I think it's unnecessary. It's not an Earth Machine. This is the only card in the deck, aside from a hand trap that's not Earth. And I think the Ruin Force is just unnecessary. Never felt like I needed it. For my Infinitrax, I'm playing the 3 Harvester. Card is insane. I'm playing the 2 Trencher, 1 Brutal Dozer, 1 Tunneler. For the longest time, I was on just the 1 Trencher, but this card is crazy. I never got mad about seeing it. I've always loved to see it turn 2. Just using 2 of them in a duel almost guarantees that you win. It's just nice. I loved having 2 of it. I'm glad I bumped that up because I was on 1 of it for forever. Other machines, I'm playing 2 of the Regulus. This is really just a 1 of. You search it with your River Stormer, but I also like seeing it in my hands sometimes. It's okay for breaking boards going second, and it's just nice having 2 of them for your follow-up for the next turn, using a Regulus to attach a Regulus, and then you have a negate. Keep him on board. He's up to 35. It's crazy. I'm just playing the 1 Bullet Train, the 1 Railroad Stampede, and the 1 Ancient Gear Box. I was playing the Dairy Crane, but I took it out right before the Case Tournament. This was enough for my level 10s. This is essential for the FTK combo, and then Gearbox is just great. Get 2 monsters in hand. This gets you your Tunneler or your Trencher. It's awesome. I'm playing the Vernisylph package here. 3 of the Fairy, 3 of the Mother Duck, and 1 of the Foolish Burial. I was playing the Draw 1. It's in my side deck right now. I'll explain that in a little bit because I switched my list up right before the tourney. I love the Vernisylph cards. I've been on and off these in this Earth Machine deck for a while, but these things are just crazy. They let you play through all kinds of crazy boards. They let you play through hand traps. They give you a ton of recursion. Vernisylph's cards are crazy if you can play them. I think they work super good in this deck. Aside from all of those Earth monsters, except for the Unclass Bar, this is the only other monster I'm playing, 3 Droll and Lockbird. I literally put this in. It's been in my side deck. I put this in my main deck 5 minutes before the tourney, and it was insane. It won me so many games. Droll is Droll. This format, it's just crazy. Spells and Traps, I'm playing the 3 Urgent Schedule, 3 Machina Redeployment, 3 Heavy Forward, and 3 Skill Drain. Skill Drain is like a win more card. It's totally unnecessary, but it just beats so many decks right now. If you get a Citadel on board, or you get your Regulus on board with this, you get your Super Dora on board with this card is just nuts. Not playing any real board breakers or going second cards, except for Urgent Schedule. Card is also crazy. I can usually resolve it like twice in a duel if I'm going second. If I see it going first, I can send it off of the Anger Knuckle if I need to. It's awesome. This card and this card obviously just gets you all of your pieces you need to win. And yeah, that does it for the main deck. I'm playing 41 cards in the main deck. I would have loved to squeeze down to 40, but 41 felt okay. Like I said, I switched my deck up last minute. So those 3 Drolls were 3 other cards that I just switched in my side deck. But before I go through that, I'll just go through the extra deck. Really standard here if you've played Earth Machines. Only a couple flex spots here, but I decided to go with, of course, 3 Goliath. Can technically play 2 if you're playing the Vernisylph, but I like 3. Link 1s are just kind of broken, and being able to get all your guys in grave is crazy. Play the 1 Ballista, the 1 Anger Knuckle, the 1 Platinum Gadget. This card I was on and off of for forever, but with the Vernisylphs, it's so easy to get 2 machines on board. But then again, it's not an Earth. You got to be careful that you don't fire it too soon. But usually you can get good use of this if you go like, depending on what your hand is, if you have the Machina Gear Frame, the Unclass Bar, you can link those 2 into this, and then special the Harvester from your hand. You already have your grave loaded with Citadel. A lot of utility, not the best, but it did come up a lot. These are my Xyz monsters. I'm playing the Earth Slicer. Wanted to cut this card forever because it doesn't come up super often, but it won me a game. 3100 pop 2 is kind of crazy. I'm playing the Gaia Dragon, the Thunder Charger. You overlay this on top of your River Stormer, turn 3. when it gets back to you, and it's just crazy. This card is very good. I was on and off about it as well. Really glad I played it. Playing the one Zeus, of course. Can hard make it in the deck. A lot of Xyz play. Zeus is crazy. Playing the two Gustav Mux. This card is essential for the OTK. You need, or sorry, the FTK. You need two of them. You can burn for 8,000. Actually did that in the finals, game 1. Went uninterrupted, burned the opponent for 8,000. Always feels good. Playing the one Lieb, the one Super Dora, and then the two Searchers, River Stormer and Gear Gigan X. Depending on your opening hand, you want to go through both of these in a turn, but either or gets you your Harvester, gets you your Railroad Pegasus, this gets you your Regulus, this gets you anything else you want. I really like the extra deck. It's really a lot of utility in it. Using Ancient Gear Ballista to make your opponent's monster 0, using your Goliath to re-equip to your River Stormer. The extra deck just has a lot of utility, and it's really fun. I think it's the most fun deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! So like I said, I switched up my side deck last minute. These 3 cards were supposed to be in my main deck, and I was siding Droll and Lockbird. So I was playing the Called by the one Duster, and then this was my last Vernisylph. Moving forward, I'm probably going to just take this out and replace it with another side deck card, but like I said, this was 3 Droll for my side deck, and these 3 cards were in my main deck. I made that swap last minute, and it really worked out, because having Droll in the main deck was just stupid good. I'm playing 2 of the Kaiju. It's a level 10 machine. This is just to get over Ari's Heart, Pearly, anything annoying. It's searchable off Urgent Schedule. It's really good. You can summon it off Urgent Schedule if you want to. You can discard it to summon back your Machina Fortress. Really good card. For back row, I'm playing the 1 Harpies and also 2 Twin Twister, as well as 3 Evenly. This is just generic, but also hits Labyrinth really well. I'm playing 2 Nibiru just because at my locals we have Gold Pride Punk, things like that. Kind of good just for whatever. A Vanadium, if they play bad, you know, you just kind of have it. I never really sided in, I don't think. And then my third, my last Floodgate is the Gozu match. This card is crazy. If you get, you know, if you brick, if they shifter you, if they droll you, and you set Gozen and a skill drain, one or the other, like in a 41 card deck, if you have 3 Gozen and 3 skill drain, you're usually living. You can play under this card extremely well. It shafts a lot of decks in the format right now, so it's crazy. It's a good going first card. You know, you don't want to necessarily see it going second. You can push through with this deck a lot going second, breaking boards, but you don't want to see this card going second, so I just sided in for going first. Great against Dragon Link, great against Vanadium, great against Kashtira, great against everything. This card's crazy. So yeah, that is my deck. That is 41 cards. Side deck, like I said, a little iffy just because I put Droll in the main deck, except for these cards. So I'll be changing this with my actual list, but the deck played super well. I really enjoy playing this. I tell everyone that Earth Machines is the best deck. It's, you know, kind of whack going into this format right now with Droll, but I really love this deck. I've played it all different kinds of ways, and this is just the best way to play it, I think. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hope y'all enjoy the video. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll catch you guys around. Peace.